guys, welcome back to my channel. So you're joining me here today in my polytunnel. I'm actually at the allotment. I've got a couple of jobs to do. I'm not sure how long they're going to take me, so I'm going to bring you along with me. I also want to give you a very quick tour of the plot. There's not much growing, obviously it's only the 8th of March, so I've got a few bulbs up. I'm kind of going to show you the plans I have for the cut flowers and the vegetables. I think that's about it really. So like I said in my previous video, I've been trying to do as much as possible now whilst I'm not too big. So I'm 20 weeks pregnant in 2 days, a day. So I'm just really trying to get on top of it and make my life as easy as possible, because come July or maybe August I will have a little baby. Okay, so I'll just close up the polytunnel. So this is what we've got going on at the plot so far. So I've got some compost bins over here, so it's a 3-tier system. All of my rubbish, I'm terrible. A couple of bird feeders and my lovely shed. I've got 3 water butts here and I've got 2 more behind the shed. And then this is another job for me to do. My bench has totally rotted out, so I'm hoping I can pick up some wood soon and get that sorted out. It's really sad. It looks really sad. And over here I've got I think it's a jostaberry. So I've just trained it so it's going to grow along the shed and along the side here. And then these are my 2 water butts. Loads of rubbish. And then, so that's kind of the general view of the allotment at the moment. So I have a polytunnel here. Actually I've got some rhubarb here. Polytunnel here. Another water butt, there's one on the other side as well, so I've got quite a few here. Fruit cage, and then we kind of got a, not really a food forest, but sort of a fruit guild system going on behind here, which I'll show you. A herb circle, and then strawberries right up there at the top, and then just a couple of extra beds. This is a new bed that I thought I'd give carrots a go this year. We've got heavy clay, so I thought if I pop them in a raised bed, maybe it will work, maybe it won't. So if I just talk you through the plants I'll be popping in. So this is the last bed that I need to work on today. So I'm going to have sunflowers in here. In this bed I'm going to have lettuce, carrots, leeks and spring onions. And then over here I'm going to pop some poppies, cornflowers hopefully, and these are just verbena in the back here. I've got Rebecca I can hopefully cut from, and I think in here, this is a coreopsis here. So in this bed I plan to have zinnias on this side and some pole beans on this side. So it's only me and my partner at the moment, and we don't eat, well I eat more veg than he does, but we don't need a huge amount of veg, so I'm trying to sort of minimise what I grow this year. These are my extra cut flower beds here. So I've de-weeded them, mulched them, and I've tarped them. So this tarp is black on one side and white on the other. The idea is that the seedlings should come up now, sort of the weed seeds, and then I'll turn them over, and the black side should bake those seedlings, so it should clear the bed for me. And then in here is my fruit cage. So at the bottom here I'm gonna have some sugar snap peas. I've got some blueberries. I've got a jostaberry, some black currants, and maybe a red currant I think in here. And then if I just take you down this small section here, this is my 8th water butt maybe in here. And then this may fail, so I didn't take my dahlias out this year. It was my first year growing them because I forgot, and also I'm lazy. So I thought if I cover them with leaves, hopefully that will keep them slightly warmer and safe from the frost. I'm not sure if that's going to work. So I kind of uncovered them a bit today. I totally forgot that I'd planted some hyacinths in here. So whether this will work, who knows, but I should hopefully have some dahlias for cut flowers. I've got a comfrey down here that I use for my compost, and also the bees absolutely love it. Got a bit of space here for some more flowers hopefully. This is one of my raspberry patches. And then just lots of fruit bushes in here. So I've got blueberries, red currant, black currant, another jostaberry, an apple tree that I screwed up when I put it in because I didn't know what I was doing back then, another comfrey, and then in here I've got a plum tree and some raspberries along here. These are autumn fruiting raspberries. Some lemon balm. These are some Rebecca for cut flowers. Hopefully they're going to come back this year. And I've got a pear tree here. Might get some fruit, hopefully, possibly. So this is my 4th year on these 2 fruit trees. So hopefully I get fruit this year or next year, who knows? Another comfrey. And then down here I've got all of my gorgeous spring bulbs. And I'm hoping I can pop maybe some scabious, maybe some Rebecca. These here are some scabious, but they're quite small. They're more of a native scabious, not for cut flowers. Maybe I could use them for cut flower, I'm not sure, I've never tried. And then this is my pussy willow that I coppiced this year. Whether it will work, I'm hoping it's going to come back. But I used a lot of the sticks to make the edging for my beds. So in this bed I'm going to have 2 courgettes and some companion flowers. This bed I'm going to have beets, cabbage and can't remember, maybe radish, I'm not sure, and with some companion plants. So what I've done here is, I was told that the birds would like my dog's hair when I groomed her for their nest. So far, not sure that it's a hit, but that's a mess there. But these are my beds, flower beds from this angle, so they're not particularly big. It's not going to be a massive flower patch, but I'm also going to pop a few bulbs over here. So I'm going to pop my liatris here, and yeah, that's kind of it really for the plot. So these are my strawberry beds. So as you can see, I've cleared this top portion here, although I may get my manure delivered on there, so that may have been a waste of time. And then this is my second strawberry bed that I need to clear. What I've come to realise is, which could have been a huge mistake, well, it was a huge mistake, I didn't really think about it, is that this ground cover or fabric membrane, weed membrane, it's disintegrating. So I've only had it down for a year, so I may have to take it up and pop some of the polythene down that I've got over here onto this bed. So that's another project. Whether I do that this year or not, I don't know, but I never seem to do particularly well with my strawberries. They always get munched by slugs. And that's why I popped them into membrane, but last year they still got munched by slugs. So we're going to see what happens this year. Maybe I have to put them in troughs or pipes or something. So I think I'm going to get cracking because the light's fading slightly and I think it's going to get cold soon. And what I forgot to say to you guys is that I've got a very small amount of 6X left here and a bit of vermicompost in this bag. So I'm hoping maybe I can sort of fill around the holes that I've popped the strawberries into. But I'm kind of trying to use or save as much money as possible this year so I can spend it on a baby nursery. Okay, so let's get started. So that's as far as I'm going to go today. So I've just stuck a bit of vermicompost and some 6X into these holes. And then I'm just going to, I think I might leave this bed because if I'm going to rip up the membrane, I can pop some underneath rather than trying to stick it into the holes. So, ta-da! Strawberry bed's complete. And hoping for a better year. It's slightly more slug-free now that I've got rid of most of the debris. Okay guys, that's kind of it for today. I've done the strawberry beds, but I'm hungry and I'm tired. Thing about being pregnant, I guess. So I'm going to go home and I think I'm going to come down tomorrow morning and finish up mulching and de-weeding my last bed. And yeah, that's it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. Do like and subscribe and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!